Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is one of your first times joining me, I'm so glad that you have found me. If you're watching me through YouTube, make sure that you subscribe through my YouTube YouTube channel. And if you're watching this through Facebook, make sure that you give StreamYard permission. So welcome to Saturday and welcome to the first card sketch of 2024. This is card sketch number 190. I've been doing this since COVID, not all weeks, but I have tried. In any event, card sketch number 190, and I'm really kind of excited about this. Also, one other thing I do want to mention, if you are watching this part of a live, that basically I will be talking to different people as we go along. And what happens with that is that, hello, I will, like I say, talking. Now, if you don't like that, just watch it on the replay and you can scoot on by. Just remember, they probably will have some questions that you may have. But in any event, just wanted to give you that a heads up. So welcome to Saturday Card Sketch. Hello, Lorraine and Lila and Janet. So glad that you've joined me this morning. Now, this one, what I want to do, hello, Marie. Yes, and Happy New Year to everyone is right. Now, this is card sketch number 190. Now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to use, and I'm just going to actually just go down to my desktop here, and I want to show you some stuff. I am doing a stamp camp with this part of this Nature Suite Nature Sweetness Suite, but we are using the Notes of Nature bundle with it. And it has the designer series paper. This is an international stamp camp. You do get 13 make and takes by purchasing a set bundle that we have set up. And we are using like the specialty designer series paper, this beautiful gold faux trim and these cork backs. And then of course this bundle here as well. Now, I know it was funny because I was talking with somebody yesterday, a team member yesterday, and they said, oh, I really don't really like the colors that are in this suite. Well, I decided, hello, Marjorie and Felicia, I decided that what I wanted to do was show you making a card and using my card sketch and using some different colors to show you that you're not just stuck with these colors that are in here, which gives you like it's pecan pie, pebble path, and gold. It's just not those colors that are in there. So I did want to show you that. Remember, if you want to register for this stamp camp, I will put a link down below here. And actually, I'll put something on my Facebook group about the stamp camp. We aren't sure whether or not if this stuff is going to sell out quickly or not. If it does sell out quickly, there'll be certain things that are limited. Our stamp camp is a 2-day stamp camp, and it's from 13 demonstrators from around the world. And it's a really good deal for anybody that wants to get 13, plus you get 13 bonus projects as well. So like I say, we're going to be using this today, and this is the card sketch. This one is, they're all a little bit different. You never know what I come up with. What is different, though, is the way that I actually went and put this on here. I didn't have enough room, and because I had dark and light and using the font, I had to go layer number 4 and 5 are circles, and then I went and I put the circle sizes on here. Now, of course, you can always change it up a little bit, whatever suits you. But in any event, this is the deal, or the stamp set and the dies that we're using. I do want to show you this fantastic designer series paper. And like I say, it's gold, pebble path, and pecan pie. This one here reminds me of the script. We used to have a script stamp, a big background stamp, and then that's the back of them. Oh, I've obviously missed one piece in showing you. In any event, we're going to be using that today as well. Okay, so let's bring this in, I guess, right about there. And I do have my cards all done. Like I said, I wanted to do something that was a little bit different. So I am using Lorraine is saying, if any of you are watching this have never done a stamp camp, I would highly recommend it. The projects are amazing. It's so much fun connecting with people all over the world. Yes, thanks, Lorraine. We have 1 from the Netherlands, 3 from the UK, 2 from Canada, 4 from the States, 2 from Australia, and 1 from New Zealand. So that just tells you how diverse it is. And on there, we have 1 current artisan that's on there. We had a past artisan and another past artisan. So it just shows you there's lots of room there. All right, so I am using, I'm going to be using Pebble Path and Petal Pink. Not Pebble Path and Petal Pink. Oh man, that's a really hard thing. Yeah, Marjorie's even saying that it's so much fun and you get to feel connected to people all over the world. And how true is that? And then if you're lucky, like Lorraine's coming with me to Rotterdam, and she's also gets to meet the UK, and she'll get to meet Lotta, which she did meet last year, but didn't really know that that's who it was. So anyways, all right, so I've got this 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. I decided to do one like this. Now, what happens with this is a lot of times if I have a book one or a tent fold, I just grab a piece of paper, and if this happened to be the size. Now, this is the designer series paper that's like this, and this piece happens to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and that's just going to go there. Now, doesn't that go so pretty with that Pebble Path? Now, I don't even think I don't know if I'm even going to be using any sort of a ribbon on here. Definitely the ribbon that goes with the suite that we've set out doesn't really go with this one. I was thinking about using the Pebble Path one, the Petal Pink one that's from the Zoo Crew, but we'll see what happens. In any event, I'm just laying this part down. And then I have a piece of Petal Pink that happened to be 1 1/2 by 4 inch. And then what I did was, just to give a bit of something more to it, I used this die here. Now, when this die here works as a great way to do notes of nature, to do note cards, that sort of stuff. It's a really eclectic stamp set, so that's what I really like about it. So that is just going to go on this part right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that right on there. Like I said, just wanted a bit of something that was a little bit different, and I wanted to use this particular bundle. Hello, Polly from North Carolina. Okay, then there is a piece here that's 1 1/2 by, I think this piece, I think I might have done, this is 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. Now, it was a piece of vellum. From the other day when I went and I covered up the beautiful designer series paper, I decided I'm going to go and I'm going to use the vellum, and then that way you can see through it. And then I also have a piece, the sentiment is going to go right on this part here. Now, I'm going to attach all that. Whoops. I'm going to attach, I've kind of got myself down in the corner here because of all the stuff I've got on here. I'm going to stamp the sentiment and then attach it to the vellum, and then attach the vellum to the card, because in that way you're not going to see any of the stuff behind. So there's a real nice one here. Today is all about you. Happy birthday. But I just wanted to do this one, just a little note to say hello. And just because of the way it looks, I really think that this would go great with white embossing on it. So this is just a piece that's 3 3/4, and I'm going to match it up with this size once I've got it ready to go on the particular card. So I have my stamp, and I'm going to need some Versamark, and I'm going to need my white embossing powder as well. So let's get that part done. Ugh. this desk gets smaller and smaller as we go, that's for sure. All right, so hopefully I'm going to get this on here okay. To say hello. Now, notice that this part of the stamp is up higher, so I know if I put this down a bit, it should be okay. So we're going to sort of just wing it there. Not too bad. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to tell you, we can turn around and trim this just a little bit if we want, because I've got it down towards the bottom. And I think that's probably something I am going to go ahead and do. Now I'm using my heat tool, and remember that this is the glass mat that you can get for joining. It's a joining special. I'm joining our teams. And I'm just going to go, and I can do this right on this mat, not worried about any of the warping or anything like that. I hope they make them available to us as demonstrators after the join Stampin' Up promotion. I'd like to have it all in my all around my stamp table. I think that'd be really nice for everybody to have. Now, I'm thinking to myself that really what I'd like to do is I think I will cut that down just a bit. So I've got that going like that. You know what? I'm just going to bring in my trimmer here. And we're just going to trim this off. Shades of the Past. This looks like scrapbooking, right? There we go. Looks just a little bit better on there. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach that right to this part here. Now, this is funny. Always with vellum, it tends to curl. So what you want to do is kind of get the natural curl of it so that it doesn't curl up, that it curls down into the card. So let me just come here. Oh, and another really exciting thing I have is I am just finalizing the touches to go for my retreat that's in May, the last weekend of May. I have my theme. I'm so excited about one of my pillow gifts that I have. Well, we'll see if the ribbon's going to work on there. I'm not sure yet. So I'm just going to trim that off right there, and I might trim it off a bit more. And the reason being is these circles. Well, I'm going to have to. You know what? I'm going to trim it off just a bit here because it won't matter. And then that's going to go there. This is going to go. Now, this shows it goes that way, but because of its sentiment, I'm going to have to actually play around with this a little bit more and put the sentiment. See, on the sketch, it's right there. But because of this, oh, you know what I could have done? Let me try doing that. I'm going to trim this off. And that might give me a bit more room. And then, because I have to trim this part off as well. And that'll be okay. Just because it is vellum. There we go. That way it won't be too far off from the sketch. See how that's going? Instead of it being right directly on there. Now, like I say, I can turn around and put glue on the vellum now, because it's going to go straight down here. It could have been a shorter sentiment. Would work with this as well, with these measurements. So I have this piece here. This is a 1 3/4 inch circle, and this is a 2-inch circle, and I did it with the punches. Good morning, Ravina. Ribbon? Well, it could be ribbon. I had a ribbon here. I might have to do something. If I want to do something underneath, okay. All right. In here is this stamp or this stamp. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this stamp here. I'm going to come in with my pebble path. Get this out of the way here. And I'm going to just stamp this off. Might stamp it off twice. There we go. And then I just want to go here. Just have that right there. And that kind of gives a bit of a look to there. Now, like I say, I don't think that ribbon that I had is going to work. And it was I had it right here. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I can put this like this. You can definitely put that up there. Or I can bring it down here. I'll decide in a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to come in with some dimensionals. Several years ago. Well, you know, it's funny. We had one with Stampin' Up. And really what it was one to cut circles. And it was a circle cutter. And I still have that glass mat. Hello. All right, so let's just put that there. Oh, that's not in the middle. Just there. Like I say, this is using the Notes of Nature with a different color. And I can tell you that my card is not using, my card is using Pretty Peacock. Of course it is. But anyways, so we've got that like that. And then I also have, I cut out some of these things here. Now I'm going to show you that what I did was I cut out from that designer series paper there. I just fussy cut this one. And then I've got some of this. And I think this is where this is going to go here. And we're going to put this down here. So I don't know if I really even need some ribbon on there, but that's going to kind of give a bit of a look at that. And I don't even have any of the new embellishments here because I did have one. And where is it? Oh, and it would be perfect. And that is the Pretty Peacock and Petal Pink embellishments. Oh, where did they go? I almost used the whole package up. Oh, I know where it is. I think I know. You know what? I don't know where it is. Anyways, and I'll show you because I can show you in the book which ones will look just perfect on here because of this petal pink. And that is the one that goes with Forever Love. This one right here. And these gems right here. So I used up a whole pack. I think I've got one more pack. And what I'll do is I'll put these pebbled pink ones on this card to help with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these on here. And I'm going to forego the ribbon, Verbena. Just put that there. Some more here. These cutout leaves are from the Notes of Nature die, the one that comes with this bundle. So it's these ones and this one. I say I wanted to show because somebody says, oh, I had one person that did not like the color combination with this. So I wanted to show. I've seen the cards, and there's some beautiful cards. And we do have one new demonstrator from Virginia Beach. We went from one side of the States to the other side. Now, where did I put that? Then this piece here will go just up here. I'm going to pop that up with a dimensional as well. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. But you could have done a cording. Okay, so let's just do that. Oops, I'm going to have to remove that one. So let's put that right on there. This is just going to go up there. And then, like I say, I can turn around, and I'm actually just going to use a glue dot on this for now. And where I put this glue dot is where I'm going to put one of those gems. Like I say, I can't show you those gems because I haven't got them, but they will look really good. And then this will be part of a blog post. So that's just going to go there, and that's going to keep that part down, and there'll be a gem on there. Yeah. Okay, then for the inside of the card, but you can see how that's going along with the sketch. Just had to move that up because of my longer sentiment. And that's what the whole part of all this is, right? So I think what I could do is I could turn around. I could use this on the inside. I could use any of these, but I'm going to use this one because that's another one that I really like is the thatch one. And I'm going to do that in the Pebble Path as well. I could do it in the Petal Pink. I've got 4 or 5 more videos to do today, and they're private videos, so kind of have them laid out here, and I probably should take them away. Oh, hello, Sandra. I can see that's you because you're at the Puerto Vallarta airport. Well, safe travels home. Just going to do this here. I could do it right on the glass mat, but I'm not going to. I'm so bad. I don't want to get my chamois dirty, so yeah, it's totally different color combination, right? So it just shows you that you don't need to be stuck in those color combinations that go with it. And once you see, if you do come to the stamp camp and see how I do the petal or the pretty peacock one, I think you'll be quite impressed. And there are some really nice color combinations that the ladies have used. Of course they would, because they're very, very talented ladies. All right. So like I say, I would put those gems on there, but I cannot find those gems. And that doesn't surprise me. That was something that I had to quickly do before I left on my travels. But there we go. Totally different card. Gives you an idea of what to do with the Notes of Nature, which is something that is totally different than what you would see in the catalog. And it also is a card sketch. Now, don't forget to go ahead. Thank you. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Share my videos. I really do appreciate it. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. Don't forget about the signing project or signing up promotion that you get the glass mat. and also Sip and Stamp. I can't wait to meet with people again. It's been a long, long time. So Sip and Stamp will be at 6:30. Bring your projects, work on that. That would be awesome. Oh, of course. I'm getting razzed by Lorraine. Her granddaughter says I'm the pretty peacock lady because every time she's watched me on a video, it's always pretty peacock. Thank you. Thanks so much. All right, you guys, give me the thumbs up, and we'll see you if we don't see you tonight at Sip and Stamp. We'll see you on Monday at 11 o'clock where I do my fancy folder, a 3D project. All right, you guys, take care. Remember to create because it's great for the soul. Bye for now.